早上好，我是中国本地老外。What I just said is good morning. I am a local China foreigner. So obviously I'm not Chinese. I'm a foreigner. I've been living in China for 5 years, and I feel the least qualified to be on this stage because I'm really an entrepreneur that set up 2 companies in China. I'm also an investment banker bringing foreign companies into the China market, and I'm early in my angel journey, but we've seeded our first company. We run an advisory firm called China Blue Sky Ventures. We're not a fund, we're a corporate market entry advisory and boutique investment banking firm specialising in assisting foreign companies to get into the China market. That's all I'll say about our firm. We can talk about that later, but today I'm talking about the angel ecosystem in China, and obviously from the perspective of a foreigner based in China. So China is a very challenging place, very challenging culture. People say China is a low trust society. People build their business lives around their circle of trust, and the people that they trust the most, number 1 is family, and number 2 are classmates, would you believe? So I'm just blown away when I meet 50-year-olds who meet regularly with their high school classmates. It's just phenomenal. So in China, there's 2 startup worlds and angel worlds. There's the native Chinese homegrown angels and angel networks that do everything in these small networks, informal networks of friendship groups. So Chinese are not structured people in the sense that they don't form groups and invite people to come in. They do everything in restaurants. Friends find out about an entrepreneur. They have a relationship at an incubator or something. They call their mates, their friends, and they say, let's have a look at this. The second angel network group, which has been less successful, are the networks and funds primarily led by foreigners based long-term in China. And it's important to mention that foreigners include overseas-born Chinese. So Chinese born in the US, even Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia. They bring more of the Western approach of structuring groups and networks in a more formal way. But foreigners find it difficult to really get deeply into those informal Chinese networks where the real angel activity is happening. Native Chinese angel networks, as I said, informal, no structure, no angel groups with procedures. They co-invest with deeply trusted friends, their classmates, and deals are sourced through their relational networks and through incubators. Now, there is one bright light on the horizon. In the last few months, a group in Beijing called Angel Crunch has launched what I understand to be one of the first major Chinese language online angel funding portals. So everything that I've just said, we're now starting to see some homegrown initiative to create some structure to reach out beyond these friendship networks. So the foreigner-created angel groups, there's a number of groups that have been created since 2007, particularly the China Business Angel Network, Angel Shanghai, which my colleague and myself founded with another gentleman, and Angel Vest. The challenge with the foreigner-created angel groups is we tend to attract foreign entrepreneurs' deal flow. So there are people that go, China market, 1.3 billion people, got to go there, got to launch a business. Maybe I can adapt a Western business model in the China market. Who do they pitch for their funding? The foreigner managed angel groups in China because communication, cultural affinity, etc. These groups have struggled to attract Chinese entrepreneurs and their deal flow. The Chinese just feel they're too foreign. They don't know anyone there, so how can they talk to us? Very Chinese thinking. And also, these groups have struggled to attract pure domestic Chinese angels to come in for the same reasons. So these are very interesting dynamics, quite different, I would say, Alan, from Hong Kong, where you're more Western in your approach. Many foreigners also leave China after 3 to 5 years in China. Our own angel group we founded in 2009. By 2012, 80% of our members had left China. Excuse me. So that's a real challenge. So at the moment, our group is a little bit dormant. We're trying to kick it off again. But the challenge is to really, what we'd love to do is attract the Chinese angels. So our group is a bit dormant. China Business Angel Network is a bit dormant, but the group that is really succeeding is Angel Vest. And I'll just conclude with a quick profile on Angel Vest, which was founded by the Asian American Multimedia Association, which is an Asian American network out of Silicon Valley. So AngelVest was launched in 2007 by this network. It's China's, in our view, most successful Western model angel group. Currently they have 70 members, mostly professionals working in senior positions in corporate. So that's another difference from the West, where angels tend to be more mature people, shall we say, seasoned entrepreneurs who've sold out. In our part of the world, it's people who are professionals who are still working in senior salaried roles, or entrepreneurs who decide to become angels. Membership is by invitation only, which is interesting to this group. Members are required to commit to invest $25,000 US per year, at least in one deal or a couple of deals. And their key success edge is that this group is run by American Chinese. So most of these guys were born to immigrant families who migrated from China to the US, and then their children have said, let's go back to the motherland and engage with the economic opportunities. So these guys speak Chinese, they have a more cultural affinity, and they know how to get into the incubator Chinese entrepreneurial networks.